Welcome. Hey everyone. Just getting started. Minimize that. It's so quiet in the game right now. We just came back to the room. 모든 일정을 마무리하고 숙소로 돌아왔을 땐 벌써 해가 져 있었다. So we did this sentence last time. When I finished my work and came back to my room, the sun had already set. Hey Arlie. Hey Cheryl. We're just, and I'll let you know, we're just going to be doing streaming for 1 hour today because after streaming today, I have to set up something that we got from IKEA yesterday. So I don't want to stream too late or else I won't be able to set that up. So we're just going to get started. Let me know when it's been an hour and we'll stop there. But let's see how far we can get. 오늘도 넷째 날도 끝난 거다. And then before I realized it, the fourth day, 넷째 날, had finished. Yeah, Arlie was fast today. It's just a shoe rack. Because we have a shoe rack in our house already. We got it I don't know, years ago. I've had it for, I don't know, 6 years or something. And it's just like a cheap, $20 metal shoe rack. And that's fine. Holds our shoes. But my wife wanted something, not an expensive one. I think it was like $60. But she wanted one that people could sit down on, because sometimes when we have guests, obviously not lately, but if we have guests and we want them to take their shoes off before they enter the house, we feel bad because there's nowhere for them to sit. They'll have to sit on the ground or something. And so we were like, oh, let's get a shoe rack that has a small bench on top of it. So yeah, it's pretty much what we already have, just with a little bench on top. So I have to build it though, because it's IKEA. My wife, I think you mean you get one slot on there. You're allowed to have one pair of shoes, maybe a pair of sandals, and yes. But I get it. You got to have nice shoes to match your clothes. Guys don't really care about that. We don't really need that. If we have a suit, then we'll pull out our nice shoes for that. But we don't need them by the door all the time. We'll just throw them in the closet, once a year when we go to someone's wedding, you'll take out your nice shoes. Other than that, it's I just want sneakers. Sandals when I got to go outside to throw out the trash. Sneakers for everything else. Yeah, it's good enough. 힘들다. It's so, basically, I'm so tired. I think you could translate this. Literally, it is so difficult. I'm having such a hard time. Oh, I'm so tired. Or this is so hard. Bald tooth fairy. What's the bald tooth fairy? What? What is that? 그대로 담요에 몸을 눕힐까 하다가. So I was thinking about just lying down, literally lying myself down in bed, just like that. But while I was thinking that, 오늘은 좀 씻고 자자는 생각이 들었다. I got the idea to 씻고 자자. Let's wash up and then sleep. So I thought today, let me wash up before I go to sleep. 지금의 나에겐 최대한의 컨디션 관리가 필요하다. So to me, I need 관리, maintenance, taking care of my condition. 최대한의 condition. So what I need right now is at the most is taking care of my condition. I need to make sure my condition is taken care of for now. Hate to tell you, Billy, I'm in sneakers all year round. Not a heels kind of gal, never runs. And it's fine. Not that everyone has to be, but I get that girls like a lot of shoes. You have different pair of shoes with the different thing you're wearing. But like I said, guys just we just wear whatever, the same stuff every day. I don't think I bought clothes. Yeah, I don't think I bought clothes in years. And if I do, it'll be one shirt. Okay, and most of the shirts I have, even the shirt I'm wearing right now, I just got it for free. People would be like, hey, you want another shirt? I got this shirt from wherever. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I have a few shirts people gave me. The only shirts I've bought in the past 2 years, were I bought some more white undershirts to use with my outfit for when I film videos. But I haven't worn them because I was going to bring them to Korea, so I still have them unopened in my drawer. 뜨거운 물을 맞으며 나는 잠시 생각에 잠겼다. So literally while being hit with hot water, so while bathing in the hot water, for a moment, I was lost in thought. Literally locked in thoughts, tamshi, for a little bit of time. At 5 foot, I need all the yeah, but it's a little bit, you get away with it as a girl if you're shorter. Like, unless you're like 3 feet or something, guys, I think, don't really mind so much about that. But yeah, I mean, 5 foot's not bad at all. I'm only 5'7", so, or 5'8", I guess depends if I'm standing on my toes or not. 9번째 날이 시작하자마자 이 마을을 나간다고 생각하면 사실상 나에게 남은 시간은 4일 뿐이다. So if I think that I am going to leave this village as soon as the 9th day begins, then actually the amount of time that is left to me is only 4 days. You guys can see my cursor, so hopefully that makes sense. Basically, if I think that I'm going to be leaving as soon as the 9th day starts, well then actually I only have 4 days left. 이젠 슬슬 그간 모은 증거물들을 통해 의심스러운 사람을 찾아야 할 때가 아닌가 싶다. So now I'm thinking that maybe it's time for me to find out to pick out who is not trustworthy, who I doubt, through the pieces of evidence that I have gathered during this time, slowly. Or basically, now it's about time. 슬슬 is used to mean literally like slowly, but it's used to mean like it's about time to something 슬슬 해야 하다. Literally, it's about time to do something. Literally, I need to slowly do something. Anyway, so now I'm thinking maybe it's about time for me to start picking out who I should doubt through the evidence that I've gathered. Maybe. 아닌가 싶다. I'm thinking maybe it is. 도대체 누가 인간일까? So who in the world could be a human? 샤워기 밑에서 나는 그렇게 중얼거렸다. So I was just kind of mumbling all this to myself underneath the shower. Literally, 샤워기, which is the shower, the faucet. Since we're sharing heights, 5'6". Doesn't really matter though. I mean, I think I read something like Tom Cruise is like 5'6". No, 5'7". Okay, so Tom Cruise is 5'7". Everyone makes, like in the movie business, everyone makes fun of Tom Cruise for being short. In fact, okay, I'll show you guys this. I don't know if you guys have seen one of these before. This is what's called an Apple box, and it's used for filming. Anyway, you might have seen these before, this like in like random behind the scenes photos of movies and stuff. I have two. I have one that's large and one that's half size. This large one, I believe, is referred to as a Tom Cruise. I'm not joking, because they use it. What they have is they have Tom Cruise stand on top of it. I mean, it's of course joking. They have a lot of, they have all their joking language that they use for on set. And yeah, it's because they have the actors stand. Sometimes they'll have them stand on top of boxes, depending on who they're in the shot next to, so that the actor doesn't look so short. Like if Tom Cruise is standing next to The Rock, they probably want to have The Rock look taller than him, but they might not want The Rock to look like 2 feet taller than him, right? They might want The Rock to look a foot taller. So they'll have Tom Cruise stand on a Tom Cruise. And that kind of evens everything out and makes it look better. Because, you don't want to have in the movie, you don't want someone to look really short if it's your hero of the movie. Anyway, totally useless information. Anyway, so let's keep going. Oh, okay, now we're back in bed. 샤워를 끝낸 나는 바로 담요에 몸을 던졌다. So I, who have finished my shower, right away threw my body into the mattress. So now after finishing the shower, I threw my body right away into the mattress. 휴식이 필요하다. I need a break. 몸도, 머리도, And my body too, and my mind. Literally my head. Like, my body, my head. I need a break. Award show. Well, these are, like I said, these are the joke names. Like, for example, I purchased a set of stands. I got some professional stands for, they're light stands, but you can use them for anything. It's because stuff I have to hold up sometimes. I've been using these really cheap stands that I actually don't really trust. So I bought some good stands. And they're really tall. The one I got can get up to like 12 feet, I believe. So it's great because I actually do need to get a light about 10 feet up in the air for when I film my beginner course videos. So that's what that's for. But there's a shorter version that you can also buy, which is called a Gary Coleman, which is kind of funny. They just call it a Gary Coleman for obvious reasons. Rest in peace, Gary Coleman. But he'll always have a stand named after him. 나는 눈을 감았다. I closed my eyes. Can't actually close my eyes, right? Won't be able to read it. 이 이상은 내일 생각하도록 하자. So 이 이상, more than this, so beyond this, so anything else. 내일, tomorrow. Let's think about everything else beyond this tomorrow. So let's think about everything else tomorrow. But yeah, I'm so glad I got these boxes. Like, this is like stuff that you would see used on movies, but it's very useful. I don't use it to stand on top of. I use it for putting stuff on top of. Like all the green screen scenes with KiCat. Every time KiCat has to be in front of a green screen. You don't want to just throw KiCat on the floor. Then you get like a really weird camera angle. So I could use this, put her on top of this. I can get a camera angle from below or from the side. I would use this for if I want to put like a prop in the scene. Like I want a table, but I'm actually standing up, but I want to have a table in view. So if the table's like 1 foot off the ground, so I'll put this on the ground, put the table on top of it, and now it looks like the table's in the shot. Cool. So I could have a nicer background. Save. Come on. You saved. We did nothing. That was like less than a minute of gameplay if I was a Korean. Okay, 4 days left until the 선택, until the choice. Throw KiCat. Oh, I've thrown KiCat a lot. One of the episodes, KiCat flies off a bike and into a trash can. But I have a stunt KiCat for that. I actually have a second. I think I said I have 5 KiCats? 5 or 6. There's one in Korea. There's 1, 2, 3 right here in my closet. There's another one in our closet. 6. I have 6 KiCats. One of them is a stunt KiCat though. So, that's the one that I would throw, or that's the one that got soaked with water in the episode where KiCat was locked outside in the rain. That's the one where KiCat was washed with baking soda. That was where, yeah, anytime I like throw KiCat, I think that was the one where KiCat, I did bowling with KiCat. I taped her into a ball using the stunt KiCat. 진동 소리와 함께 잠이 깼다. So 잠이 깨다, literally my sleep broke. I woke up together with the vibrating sound of my phone. So I woke up at the sound of my phone vibrating. 바로 일어나지 않고 천장을 바라보며 한숨부터 쉬었다. So 바로 right away, 일어나지 않고. I didn't wake up right away, but while looking at my 천장, ceiling, 한숨부터 쉬었다. 한숨 쉬다, take us to sigh. So let out a sigh. So first I let out a sigh. 여기서 몸을 일으키는 순간 또 다시 하루 일과가 시작된다. The moment that I get my body up from here, the day's schedule will begin once more again. So the moment I get up, my day starts. Bowling. Oh! You guys haven't seen that video yet. I haven't uploaded it yet. Because I have a couple more... Let me check. I have a couple more learn Korean. Is that bring and take? Or is that 17, 18, 19? Because I have 4 videos with KiCat I haven't uploaded yet. Let me check to see really quick which one. Oh, wait. No, I'd have to switch my account. Never mind. I can tell you later. But anyway, yeah, I have 4 more episodes with KiCat I haven't uploaded yet. For one for each month. So that's probably one of the ones I haven't posted yet. There's one where me and KiCat go bowling. Yeah. 다시 눈을 감는다. I close my eyes again. 좀 더 푹 자는 건 어떨까 하고 스스로를 유혹해 본다. I try to tempt myself saying, how about I sleep a little bit more. 푹 자다 is to sleep deep, literally to go to sleep. So I tempted myself thinking about going back to sleep. Male's voice. It's probably my friend Randy. He's just doing a impression. If it's a boy, is it a boy and a girl, or is it just a boy? I don't even know what the episode is. So I just finished episode 80 today. I have no clue what happened back on 45. That was like 2 months ago. 잠들고 일어나면 그냥 이 모든 게 끝나 있고 그 결과가 어찌됐든 그냥 그렇게. Just like whatever. Who cares what the results are? Let's just say that when I go to sleep and when I wake up, everything's finished. So just whatever. I was tempting myself, let's just go back to sleep, like who cares? I'll wake up, I'll fall asleep and I'll wake up and then everything will be over and who cares what the result is, right? That's kind of what I'm saying. Oh, that was Randy. That's my friend Randy. He speaks like that in the earlier episodes. As it gets up to, I want to say like from 60 and beyond, when I use Randy's voice, I told him to act a little bit more, so he'll speak a little bit faster. But in the beginning, I wanted to have the voices like from 20 to 40, 40 to 60. They're all quite slow, I'd say. 일어나야지. I gotta wake up. 몽뚱아리에게 명령하듯 내버트며 나는 몸을 일으켰다. I stretched myself out like, hold on. 몽뚱아리, let me check that. Oh, 몸, that's why. Spelled it wrong. Oh. Yeah, okay. So I said that, 일어나야지. I said that as if I was commanding my body. 일어나야지. I gotta wake up. I said it as if I was commanding my body, and 나는 몸을 일으켰다. I got up. Hey, it's our first sentence. You guys notice it too, right? Like in the beginning, you remember I was writing down like a million sentences, and I still write down a lot. But now it's like, little less often. Little less often. Hey, Lauren, welcome. Okay, 몸을 일으키자마자 as soon as I had sat up, 핸드폰을 집어든다. I picked up my cell phone. 핸드폰에는 선택까지 4일이라는 문자가 도착해 있었다. On my phone had arrived a text message that said 4 days until the choice. 벌써 4일밖에 안 남았어. Only 4 days are left. That's what it said really quick. 안 남았어. 우와! 핸드폰을 놓칠 뻔 하다가 겨우 붙잡았다. I almost dropped my cell phone and barely caught it because we got another text. 새로운 문자다. It's a new text. This is going to be a new crime scene. Yes. 설마. No way. 호수. I knew it. It's going to be 유채린 or something like that. 호수. The lake. 다소 풀어져 있던 몸이 다시 빳빳하게 굳어버린다. my body, which had more or less, which had a little bit, more or less, kind of relaxed, again, had gotten stiff. So I'm like feeling like, stressed, stiff again. 또다시 사람이 죽은 건가? Again, did a person die? Did a person die again? Maybe the only entire, it's totally fine. I'll do this with no audience. It's just my Korean study anyway. 벌써 세 번째 겪는 일이지만 it's something that I've experienced already 3 times, but 앞서 경험한 잔혹한 현장을 상상하니 imagining the crime scenes, the brutal crime scenes which I have previously experienced, 나도 모르게 unconsciously 몸이 부르르 떨려온다. My body starts shivering, thinking about the previous crime scenes that we experienced. 그 지옥 같은 광경을 또 봐야 한다. I have to look again at that sight, that hellish 지옥 같은 sight. I'm gonna have to look at that hellish kind of sight again. 그것도 내가 직접 걸어 들어가서 and I have to walk in there directly, personally. So I'm gonna have to actually walk in there too. 쉬 발이 떨어지는 게 이상하다. 쉬, hold on, is that easily? Nope. Okay. Oh, it is 쉽게. Okay, cool. But it's not the word I thought. Not sure a good way to translate it here. She's like easily or readily like that. From 쉽다. I don't quite get the 발이 떨어지다 part. Let's check this out. I'm not sure. I'll look it up later. But I got it down, so. 망할. Dang it. Dagnabbit. 의지할 곳이 없는 고독감. This solitary feeling, this feeling of loneliness that has no place to, hold on. Yeah, with nowhere to lean on. Okay. Let me just double check. 고독감. Yeah. So this feeling of loneliness with with nowhere to support me. So with no support. So I feel like completely unsupportedly lonely. 당장 며칠 뒤에 죽을지도 모른다는 공포. And this fear that I don't know even if I'm going to die after just a few days. 이 말에 있는 사람들 중 단 한 명만 진실을 말하고 있다는 현실. And the fact, hey Stitch! Hey Stitch. How's it going? And the fact that speaking the truth, 진실 is the truth. 한 명만, only one person among the people in this village is speaking the truth. And the fact that only one person in this village is actually speaking the truth. So one of the girls, you know, that's the human. So only one of them is actually speaking the truth. 마음이 아직 망가지지 않은 것이 놀랄 정도다. It is so much that it is surprising. It's surprising that my mind has not yet broken down. It's surprising that I haven't completely broken down yet. Yeah. 안녕하세요. 오랜만이에요. Yes. Good job, Cheryl. And Cheryl, I saw your message in Discord. Obviously, I can't. I lately I haven't had like even a second to check Discord for replying. But yeah, I just saw quickly click the photo, and yeah, it's good. Keep it up. Keep doing that. Keep talking with people on Hello Talk, and it'll get better. 안녕요. 666. 666. Why does it seem like number for Teddy Unjan? I do read him though, but yeah, it's like especially this week, and it's just a mess. I just need to finish writing and filming the last episodes of the beginner course, so then I can have a little bit more break time, I think. 그러나, however, 지금은 움직여야 한다. For now, I have to move. 나는 겨우 마음을 추스르며 일어섰다. 마음을 추스르다. I don't know that phrase. I've seen 추스르다 before, but not 마음. Okay. I think I did see that once before. Yeah, pull yourself together. So I barely was able to pull myself together and get up. Stood up. Oh, I keep spelling it wrong every single time. There we go. 다섯 번째 날은 시작되었다. The fifth day has begun. Here's the owner. Yeah, here he is. 카운터에 들어서자, as soon as I got to the counter, went up to the counter, 여관 주인이 언제나의 미소로 반겨준다. The owner of the inn, as always, greeted me with a smile. I don't know if I'd call it a smile. Teddy Unjin, when you're drunk, hard to remember the numbers, so they make it super easy, like 6. I've never done Teddy Unjan though before, because I don't really drink. If I did, I would just take a subway, or someone else would drive me anyway. Typically polite. I hadn't said anything amazing or awe-inspiring. Yeah, I don't think that's a smile.
이른 아침부터 어딜 또 가시나?
이른 아침부터, from the early morning, 어디를 또 가시나? Where are you off to again on this early morning? 이 여관 주인은 어디까지 알고 있을까? He knows everything. I have a feeling that the 여관 주인 is actually the same person as the 입회자. This is my opinion. That's the same person in disguise. So that way he can always check up on me. But I don't know. How much, literally how far, until where, could the inn owner know? How much does he know? 어쩌면 내가 만난 그 악마의 눈이 되어주고 있을까? Could he be, possibly, the eyes for the devil, or that devil's eyes, the devil who I had met? So could he possibly be like the devil's eyes? The devil I had met? So I think like eyes of the... as in like eyes for someone. Like he is the spy. Kind of like that. 아니면 혹시 그 악마 본인일까? That's what I just said he might be. Or, by chance, could he be the devil himself? 지금으로선 알 수가 없다. For now, I can't know. 산책 갑니다. I'm going on a walk. He has no clue? No, I think he knows everything, Stitch. Because he knows. He knows where we're going. He knows where everyone is. He knows what my job is. He knows everything.
산책이라.
Hey, a little hike, eh?
하긴 요 근방의 경치가 괜찮긴 하죠.
I know the area ain't too bad around here. Hagging, yeah, I guess. Well, this area, this region, the scenery's not too bad. It's pretty. It's okay.
안개만 없었어도 진짜 철경인데 말이지.
철경, that's a new word, but I'm guessing it's some sort of good sight. Magnificent sight. Okay, cool. If it weren't for the fog now, it would be a brilliant sight. 네, 그렇군요. I see. 나는 힘없는 억지 미소를 지어 보인 후 여관 주인을 지나쳤다. So after I had made a forced smile with no strength in it, basically like a weak forced smile, then 여관 주인을 지나쳤다. I passed by the inn owner, so I just kept going. 주인은 마지막까지 날 바라보며 웃고 있었다. And the owner guy was staring at me and smiling until the end. So until I left. Save! Yay! It's doing like frequent saves right now. 호수에 도착했다. I arrived at the lake. 짙은 안개를 머금은 호수의 풍경은 차마 그 곳에 발을 딛기조차 어렵게 만든다. The thick fog, the lakes, the lake that has all this thick fog, the scenery of the lake which has all this thick fog makes it difficult to even take one step into that place. So the fog there's so much thick fog it makes it even difficult to take one step into the area. 나는 한숨을 쉬며 I let out a sigh and 어딘가에 있을 살해 현장을 탐색하기 시작했다. I started to search for the murder scene that would be somewhere. Ooh. 5분 정도 근처를 헤맸다. I walked around the area for about 5 minutes. 셰릴님, 이해가 잘 안 된다. 도와줘. Stitch, Lauren, what Billy is talking about as a language partner said. No, I haven't, but I'm writing my own responses. 셰릴이 말한 게 그 헬로톡에 그 어떤 사람이랑 얘기를 하고 있는데 그 사람한테 뭐 안녕하세요랑 뭐 그런 뭐 몇 가지 간단한 말을 했고 그 사람이 바로 한국말 잘하시네요 라고 했다고. 그거 얘기를 하는 거야. 근데 what Billy is talking about is a language partner said you speak Korean well. 그러니까 빌리가 얘기한 게 그거라고. But no, I haven't verbally 말로는 대화 전화 통화 해본 적 없다고. Verbally spoken 말로. Or any of my partners. 아무 파트너랑 통화해본 적이 없다. But I'm writing my own responses. 그러니까 그렇게 that's what she said. you get it. I don't need to explain the whole thing because I know you can understand it. It's just the context, I think. Okay, I think I smell something. 갑작스러운 피 냄새에 걸음을 멈췄다. I stopped walking due to the smell of blood that was sudden. So I stopped walking at the sudden smell of blood. I got to talk to my language partner again today. We both had gotten so busy we haven't talked in weeks. Oh, that's good. 이젠 익숙해질 때도 되었건만. Although I know it's about I should have gotten used to it by now. 되려 곧 펼쳐진 광경이 떠올라 발이 굳어버린다. But my feet were frozen again, thinking about the sight that is going to soon be laid out before me. But my feet freeze though thinking about the sight again that's going to be laid out before me. Rather. So I should be used to it by now, but instead, you know, my feet are I feel my feet getting frozen. Language partner. Yeah, language partner. 이 감각이 두려움만은 아닌 것 같다. I don't think 아닌 것 같다 that these feelings are only fear. 이건 차라리 거부감에 가깝다. This is rather closer, much closer to denial. Cameron, your reply is so late. Cameron, your reply is like 3 days late. Like, how tall are you, Cameron? And then like 30 minutes later, I'm 6'2". I figured you'd be taller than me, Cameron. I was guessing like at least 6. Yeah, you get the tallest award for today. 누군가의 죽음을 본다는 건 영원히 익숙해지지 않은 행위가 아닐까? Maybe 본다는 건 seeing the death of someone 아닐까 could be an act that you just never get used to. Maybe it's just something you never get used to. 나는 굳은 다리를 강하게 내리쳤다. 내리치다. They're really forcefully put down. Let me check. Oops. What? Why is the dictionary? Oh, it got switched to Hansa. That's just. I thought it was funny. Okay, it was. Yeah, strike. So I was like striking down my feet, my stiff feet. That's what the steps were. 고통이 스며들자 멈춰 있던 다리가 움직인다. My feet, which I had stopped moving, as soon as the pain 스며들자 normally permeated, but is that what it says here? Yes? Permeate? Okay. So as soon as the pain permeated my legs, which had stopped, they started moving. Basically, my legs started moving as soon as the... Oh, I see. I wasn't reading it with the previous sentence. So I'm like slamming down my feet because they're stiff. I'm like walking forward. But then as soon as that pain from slamming down my feet on the ground like that, as soon as that pain started to permeate, my legs started moving again. 가자. Let's go. 나는 천천히 냄새가 나는 쪽으로 걸음을 옮겼다. Okay, Cheryl, this is your sentence for today. This is Cheryl's sentence. So Cheryl, copy paste this sentence, and this is yours. Stitch 아니요. Stitch 씨. not 영국어. not 영국어. Cheryl, it's 영어. 영국 is England. So 영국 all means like English. Yeah, that would be like the English country language. Like, it makes sense. It just sounds funny. They just say 영어 for English. 영어 잘해요. 잘 말해요 makes sense, but you don't need 말하다 with a language. You can just use 하다. So 잘하다 is fine. So literally does a language well. Okay, let me know when you got it. Let's see, we've been live for 42 minutes. We'll go another 20 minutes for today. I tried. You did try. And there are no typos. So, I mean, there's no like spelling mistakes. Just the word mistake, but not a spelling. So, yeah. Good. Okay. Okay, you got it? Okay, I'm gonna go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. If you didn't get it, we can get it from the replay. 그리고 그곳엔. And in that place. Here it is. Yay! We need to get we have to get one more crime scene after this. So this is the third of our fourth crime scene we're gonna have to see. 세 번째 살인 현장이다. It's the third murder scene. Yay! 한때 자아를 가지고 살아 있었을 존재는 하얗게 굳어 있어. 아마 다시는 움직이지 못할 것이었다. Duh. Okay. Once this being here, this body here, which was once alive, which once had self. Okay. I was like self. Yeah, self. As in a self-conscious. So what once had a self-conscious here was now stiff and white. So it's now like white and stiff, the body. And probably 다시는 움직이지 못할 것이었다. And probably would have been is not going to be able to move ever again. Is not even going to be able to move again. So I'm being kind of poetic. I'm saying what once lived and had a self-conscious was now white and stiff and most likely probably will never have moved again. It's dead, bro. It's dead. It's no one. It's just a dead body. I mean, it was someone, but it's probably one of these one of these people in the village that are trying to do this. So it's like somewhat like sacrifice kind of. 죽음의 원인이 되었을 상처. 거기서 흘러나온 피가 주위를 물들이는 광경. So the injuries which would be the cause of death, and 거기서 흘러나온 피가, and the blood which is flowing out of those injuries, stains, 물들이다, stains the area. So this is a scene where it's a scene, something happened where the blood is staining the area, blood flowing out of the injury which would have been the cause of death. Someone who was a village, sure. Someone who was a village person. 그리고 주변에 기이한 흔적들 and the odd evidence, basically things left over from the area. So the odd things that are left around in the area. 나는 작게 한숨을 쉬는 걸로 이 모든 감성을 대신했다. So I replaced all of these emotions I was feeling with one small sigh. 작게 한숨을 쉬는 걸로, with just sighing sighing smallly, literally. 더 이상의 감성도 연민도 이젠 무의미하다. 연민. I don't know 연민 here. I feel I've seen this before. Sympathy. Okay. any emotions or sympathy beyond that now is meaningless. So it's meaningless to have any sort of emotions or compassion more beyond that sigh that I just gave. Yeonmin. Okay. Almost over with this. 공감 is also sympathy, but 공감 means to sympathize with someone. As in, literally, 공 means shared. Something that's public, something that's shared. 감 is emotion. So sympathy, like 공감, like shared emotion. Here, sympathy is not that. Sympathy is in like, this sympathy is like pity for someone. Like, I feel sympathy about that. I feel sad. That sort of sympathy. So it's both sympathy, but different kinds of sympathy. 내가 필요한 정보를 찾는 데만 집중하자. Let's only focus on finding information that I need. Yep, like 공유. Or like 공공장소, like public place. 공중 전화기, I believe, would be public telephone. Anyway, there's a lot. Public official. 공익, I believe. So you got... oh, never mind. Sorry. 공익, public good. Not official. 벼슬, I believe. 벼슬 could be, yeah, government position. Oh, there's another one. 공무원, that's the word I was thinking. Yeah, 공무원 is a public official. So yeah, that word. If you ever doubted that I do my own work rather than copying stuff, I think I proved that before. Yeah, that's fine. No, I didn't ever doubt that. I figured you'd be upfront about that. 나는 숨을 크게 쉬어 마음을 진정시킨 후, after I calmed down myself, my heart, by letting out a big breath, 핸드폰을 꺼내 들고 I took out my cell phone, 카메라 앱을 작동시켰다, and I turned on the camera, opened the camera app. 일단 전경부터 기록하자. First of all, let's just take a record of the whole area. Okay. 핸드폰 플래시가 빛을 뿜으며 호수의 전경이 기록되었다. Some of these dialogue lines are actually recycled every single time. But anyway, the flash of the cell phone flash gave light and the lake's whole scene, the whole view of the lake was recorded. So with the flash of the camera, the whole scene was recorded. 천천히 둘러보자고. Okay, let's look around. Let's look slowly. Okay, let's find clues about the demon girls. But really, it just lets you look at literally everything in the area. 길다란 돌 하나가 놓여져 있다. There's a long stone that's laid out. 의자인가? Is this a chair? 아니면 제단 같은 건가? Or is this something like an altar? 나는 그 돌을 여기저기 뜯어봤지만 I looked around, looked over the stone here and there. 별다른 건 발견되지 않았다. But literally nothing out of the ordinary was discovered, or I couldn't discover anything out of the ordinary. 나는 그대로 몸을 일으켰다, and I stood up. I thought that was a book. That's why I clicked it. What's this? What's this bag? I want this bag. 책 더미와 봉투들이 보인다. I can see a pile of books and some envelopes. 중요한 단서가 있을 것 같아 샅샅이 뒤져봤다. I looked through really carefully because I thought that there would be an important clue. 하지만 이렇다 할 단서는 없었다. But there wasn't any clues like this. 아쉬움을 느끼며 몸을 일으켰다. I felt, that's too bad. Like I felt kind of like disappointed, and I stood up. What's this book? I want a book. I'm just trying to pick up a book. 신경 쓰였던 책을 펼쳐 내용을 확인했다. I opened up a book that caught my eye, basically that I was interested in, and checked what was inside, the contents. So I opened up the book and checked what's inside. 이건, this is 유서인가? Is this like a dying note? Like a will? I think that's what I want to say, will. Yeah. Or a suicide note, but yeah, pretty much like a will or something. 사망자의 유선인 모양이다. It appears to be a dying note of the person who died. Does it say who killed him? 언뜻 의연한 문체. 의연하다. I don't think I know that. Is this another word for strange? There's like a million already. No. Okay, thank God. Honorable. 언뜻 의연한 문체 속에. Okay, so within the like dignified language, 뭔가에 홀려 있음에 드러난다. Something came up that was 홀려 있다. I don't think I get this. 홀리다. Well, 홀리다 would be possessed. Ah, okay, I get it. So it appears, so I get, it comes out that he was possessed by something within these like kind of dignified writing. It appears that it comes out, it appears from that, I can tell from that he was possessed by something. Because it's written very nicely, but you can tell, I guess, whatever, he's possessed by something. I wish it was just like, I was killed by this girl, and her friend was there too, and her friend's name was this. Okay, yeah, feel free to do the Cheryl sentence if you want. 현혹. 이 키워드가 중고가 될 것 같다. 현혹. I don't remember this word. Oh, I swear I've seen this a million times. Bewilderment, dazed. So this is the keyword that's going to be evidence. 현혹. Dazed. I'm gonna write it down again because we've seen it a few times. 나는 그 특성을 기록했다. I recorded its properties. I recorded what the characteristics of the book. Okay, 계속 조사해볼까? No, I want to check out that book for a sec. Oh yeah, we gotta check out the clues first. Okay. Nothing here. We don't know what language this is. 현혹. It could be 마녀. If it's 구령어, then it could be. What's the body like? Body's not destroyed. So we can know it's not succubus. And it's not Kangxi. Okay, we'll see more. Okay, let's look at the body. 시체를 보니 머리가 아파온다. Hold on. Oh, I was like that means it's getting hurt. But I was like, why is the dead body's head getting hurt? He's already dead. And I'm like, it's my head. Okay. So of course, looking at the body, my head started hurting. PD 일을 하면서도 이런 잔혹한 시체를 본 적은 없는데 I had never seen a horrible body like this, gruesome body like this, while doing work as a producer. 마음을 다잡고 다시 시체를 관찰했다. So I got a hold of myself. I calmed down and I inspected the body again. 길고 깊은 상처가 눈에 띈다. The very deep injury catches my eye. 거칠게 찢혀진 상처로 일그러지고 지석여진 피부가 보인다. With the deeply scraped injury, 거칠다. Let's check out a better thing for that. Roughly scraped out injury, and then I don't know the next word. 일그러지다. Distorted. Contorted. Okay. So then. I can see the distorted skin within the within the wound that was just scraped out unevenly, like really gross. Okay, there's a couple words in here I don't know, so I'll put it down. And I can't find 지석여지다. Okay, cool, thanks. I'll go another few minutes and then we'll stop after this. 잠깐 고개를 돌려 숨을 내쉬고. So I turned my head and took a breath. 나는 시체에 대한 기록을 마쳤다. And I finished my record about the dead body. Okay, let's check this out. 동물의 시체가 배 위에 늘어져 있다. There's a body of an animal laid out on the boat. It looks like a fish. 힘 없이 늘어진 시체가 왠지 측은하게 느껴진다. Feels very 측은하다. I don't know that. Oh. I feel sad. For some reason, I feel sad for the body, which is just kind of sprawled out without any sort of... with no strength left, literally, but that would be like flopping. Kind of like flopped out on the boat. 이 광기에 말려든 생물이라는 생각이 들어서일까? Maybe it's because I kind of get the feeling that this animal was got caught up in the madness of all this. So I kind of feel bad for it getting caught up in everything. 동물의 시체를 좀 더 관찰한 뒤, after looking over the body of the animal a little bit, 기록을 마쳤다. I finished my record. Okay. 소환진이 깃발에 그려져 있다. A summoning sign was drawn out on a map. I mean, not a map. 깃발? Flag. That's the word I want. 소환진의 크기는 상관없나 보군. I guess it doesn't matter about the size of this thing, because they draw this at every crime scene. So I guess it doesn't matter how big it is. 나도 모르게 그런 걸 분석하고 있다. I'm just now unconsciously analyzing that kind of thing. You know, like the size of it. 그걸 깨닫고는 설레설레 고개를 저었다. After realizing that, I was just kind of like lowering my head. 설레설레. I swear we did this. Oh, it is waving. Okay, I was doing this, but I was like, what does it mean? What does it mean? So yeah, I realized that, and I'm just kind of like nodding my head a bit. 나는 소환진을 기록하고 뒤로 물러섰다. I want to finish this crime scene though, so it'll save. Okay, I finished writing that down. Let's check what is this. Oh, maybe is this the last thing? Oh no, there's some book up here. Let's check this out too. Oh gosh, 기이한 문자가 적힌 whiteboard다. It's a whiteboard written with some sort of bizarre writing on it. What language is that? 구령어? It's 구령어. Cool. 이런 지식을 알고 있는 내가 I'm hating myself for knowing this. For having this kind of knowledge. 나는 보도에 문자로 기록했다. I took a record of it. Okay. No. Okay. So we knew that it's 구령어. So it could be 만요. It's not going to be 구미호. That's the only one we know the language of, though. Okay. This is the exact same. It repeats every single time. Okay. This is everyone's sentence for today. Perfect. It didn't save, though, which is sad. I was hoping it would save, because that means tomorrow, or next time we play, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, so we'll have a live stream. 길다. Yeah, it didn't save. Before it was saving like we'd stand up and go in the shower and it would save. We'd like turn on the shower, it would save. We'd like cough and it saves. We see the owner of the inn and it saves. And now it's like, let's go check out 2 murder crime scenes and like cure cancer, and then it'll save. As soon as you go outside, it just never saves. I wish it saved every thing. So that means next time we also have to look at everything in the crime scene again. Tomorrow. Oh, you're right. Tomorrow's Saturday. Okay. That's right. Because I have several live streams tomorrow, and I'm going to be doing a lot of writing tomorrow. Since I finished editing episode 80, now I have to start writing the next episodes. Okay. All right. So that's everyone's sentence. Phew. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for coming. And I'll talk to you guys later. I should go down and help my wife build the IKEA thing before it gets too late. See you guys. Do